It's Let's Talk Arts and Entertainment. It is also State of the Arts with a recounting, recapping all sorts of things going on around town and sometimes even around the country, around the world in terms of theater, arts, entertainment, you name it. Talking about it with Gus Gordon, who is joining me. Hello, how are you, Gus?
I am fine and dandy. Not just fine, I'm fine and dandy, Kevin. And
That's
you?
good. You know what? I think I also am fine. Might also be dandy as well.
Okay.
Quite possibly. So I think things are going all right. I mean, I saw snowflakes earlier. It's starting to
Yes,
snow
you did.
already.
Yeah, I was out driving a little earlier, and it's like, seriously?
Haven't even hit. I tell you what, I like snow around Christmas time, and by that I don't mean like the after Halloween to like I mean like
Right.
the week of Christmas, maybe up to like a day, maybe after the New Year, but no ice. I hate ice.
Yep. Like 3 inches of snow on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Perfect.
Yes.
Then I'm done. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, the weather is not done with us.
No, it's not.
Nope.
Not one bit. So, anyways, but it's not like blizzarding outside or anything. Just some flurries get you a little bit in the wintry mood. So, so that's all happening. But there's also quite a lot happening theater wise, arts and entertainment wise. Things that you can watch this weekend. I want to talk quickly about because I just saw this here. Glenwood High School, they always put on good shows over at Glenwood. They're putting on a musical Odyssey, which is a collection of short musicals, sort of as a review, sort of a variety, but of musical shows. And that's this weekend, 7:30 and 2:00 for the matinee shows. So
okay, that's great. So it's not like a review show, but it's little vignettes and in like one-act plays all strung together. 10 of them.
Looks like it. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, no, that is. That'll be fun to see how that all plays out. We also have this weekend American Idiot. Well, it opens tonight. Springfield Theater Center's American Idiot. I got to see most of it the other night when I was getting some interviews and took some of the video for the commercial, and it's great. It sounds great, looks great, lots of fun, energy. I mean, fun energy. There's also a lot of very serious moments in it, and it's of course American Idiot, so it's not kid-friendly lyrics or anything, but it's or subject material. But it is a wonderful show, and I thought they did a great job just at the rehearsal I saw. So the show, now that they're performing it this weekend and next weekend, I'm sure it's going to be just as good, probably better.
Well, it's the Springfield Theater Center production.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, opens tonight and tomorrow, 8:00, then Sunday at 2:00. Lots of tickets have been sold, but there are still some tickets left. So, come to the box office 30 minutes beforehand. You should be fine. And it's going to be, like Kevin said, it should be a great show.
Yes, I think so.
If you're into that music and you're into that, the whole, idea behind it, I think that's important to say, because someone coming to the Sound of Music might be surprised.
Yeah.
Or thinks they're coming to the Sound of Music might be surprised.
Yeah. Well,
but it's selling really well, and there's a big audience for it.
Yes, no, there is, and it is the length of the album, and it's one act. There's no intermission, so it's just a little over an hour. So it's so it moves, and it's and of course great cast, great voices, lots of creativity going on with the set and costumes and everything, and the casting. So yeah, I'm excited for it. It opens this weekend.
Excellent.
Yes. Also, with the Springfield Theater Center, Elf is coming up just around the corner in December. I was able to catch a little snippet of one of the rehearsals the other night. I was all over the place at the Hoagland the other night, but talking to different people and everything. But yeah, I got to see some of the scenes being rehearsed, and it's I think Elf is going to be a lot of fun too. Got a great cast for that, and the fun story everyone loves, and
sure.
Sean Smith looks like he's doing a great job directing it. So that is coming up as well. Yeah.
Well, and as I mentioned last week, it's selling really well already. So we would suggest people call early for tickets to Elf.
Yes, absolutely. I think so. That is coming up. Another holiday show that people should probably get their tickets for now, if they haven't already, is the Dual Piano Show, which is coming up at the Hoagland Center for the Arts, the Christmas show next month.
Yeah, it's selling well. Also, Mark and
Hmm.
Damien always sell well, and we're really excited for a fun Christmas production. As a matter of fact, behind these doors, Doug Hahn is putting up a Christmas tree in our lobby as a part of Festival of Trees. And Doug
Ooh,
is usually one of the award-winning tree decorators for Festival of Trees each year, and of course, he's big in the theater community. And we are the lucky recipients of one of his originals, 9-foot Christmas trees. So it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas at the Hoagland. And we have a lot of shows coming up that's going to reflect that. Now,
very good.
the tree is going to be up for American Idiot. American Idiot, not necessarily a Christmas show,
Yeah.
but it's going to feel like Christmas in the lobby anyway.
Hey, well, one of the songs is Holiday, so there you can tie it in that way.
Okay, that ties it.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. Very good. And yes, Doug's a wonderful, wonderful decorator. He, in turn, as one of the many talents he has, very
Oh,
talented
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean,
He is
yeah,
Mr. Christmas.
yeah,
Yeah, he really is.
yeah. So very good. So that's so Dual Piano's coming up again. Make sure you guys get your tickets for that because those are selling fast as well. Got a couple of different things as well to look out for tonight. We're filming this on Friday. They have Friday Night Jazz at Boone's. That I talked to Sheila Walk earlier this week. Hadn't actually talked to her in a while. I was telling her, I was like, I used to see you like 2 or 3 times a week at Levitt Amp and at Artist on the Plaza.
Right.
But I talked with her, and they're doing Friday Night Jazz basically every single night of the year at Boone's, a different jazz act. So so if you want to sit back with some food and a drink and just listen to some live jazz music, that's at Boone's, and that's I'm definitely gonna have to get to that a couple of times because it sounds like a nice, fun atmosphere there.
Yeah, that is one of the coolest things that they do, the Springfield Area Arts Council. And
Yeah.
Sheila is a machine.
She is, yeah,
She just is always working and such an advocate for all the arts groups. Really, really cool.
yes, yeah, and it was I ran into her when I was at the Oakland the other night as well. Really like just
Yeah, she's
past-
here
yeah, it's
most days and nights.
yes, yep, and she's always doing something. So there's always we talked to her as well. Also, there's those grants that are going to be going out. People can apply for arts and everything. So definitely, she's doing a lot. Even of course, she was. I was going to say she's doing a lot for this, that. I was trying to think of things. She's always doing something. So I mean,
Yes.
she's always and such a great person in the community. So
She is a wonderful
Yes.
cheerleader who I have never seen down.
yeah,
She is always, always optimistic
yeah,
and positive, which is a great, great thing to have.
yeah. It's very, very good. So that is so trying to make it out for that as well. Also talked with the Route 66 Film Festival earlier this week, which I have in all my years at Springfield here, and like I love movies. I love I love movies, and I've never really taken part in the Route 66 Film Festival, and I felt bad. I'm like, but it's online this year. They told me you can watch them because usually the film festival is you watch like 20, 40 movies over a weekend, right? All in a row. But it's the whole, you can watch them all online. They have websites set up that you can, it's like if you pay $50, you get access to like 44 movies and you can watch them whenever you want
Wow.
until the 15th. I'm like, that's a damn good deal. Like that's
Yeah.
really, yeah. So, and there are all sorts of different films from across the world. I mean, across the country, yes, but there's also always like a lot of filmmakers coming in. So they're going to have a ceremony for the winners, I believe, tomorrow afternoon. That's going to be over Zoom and in person in Springfield. But yeah, so that's something as well. If you're sitting at home, you want to watch a movie or something. Plenty of movies for the Route 66 Film Festival that you can sink your teeth into.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
many of these all of them independent movies, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that to look forward to as well if you want to watch some of those. We have a little bit of a discussion before we started recording here about Annie. The musical always comes up. I have it on vinyl, not on the not on my wall, but I do have it as a vinyl record. And I of course have like basically every cast album of it. But they announced that Andrea McArdle, who I guess is gunning to play every female role in the show at some point, is going to be playing Eleanor Roosevelt in the TV movie that they're doing, Annie Live. And Gus noted Eleanor Roosevelt, well, she is in the movie from the 80s, is not, she's like referred to in the play, but she's not actually in it. So it's, I'm saying that I think they're doing that part just so that she can sing Tomorrow in it again. And because we're already saying, they're already starting to make changes to the script, which they've done for the past 3 Annie movies. So
yeah, they've never trusted the material, and it sounds like they're not going to trust it this time. But Andrea McArdle is the real deal.
Yeah.
And she was in the first TV movie. She sang the Star to Be role in NYC.
Yeah.
And that was a wonderful moment. It was so great to see her as a young adult, just nailing that song. We actually had her here. I've got her picture on the wall right above my head over there. She was our gala guest in 2018. She was just as much fun as you would hope she would be. She unfortunately had a case of food poisoning on the plane ride over here, so she was not feeling quite herself when she got here. But she gave 150%. Was just a wonderful person, signed everybody's, programs and posters, and was great with our Hoagland kids and teens. And she was Annie, damn it.
Yeah.
She's a star.
Yeah, she is. So I'm sure she's going to be great. She's always such a great performer, positive force. So, we'll see. I'm sure they wanted to include her some way in the TV movie. The new TV movie. Now there's 2 now, but
she's made a career lately of playing Miss Hannigan in regional theaters.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, she knows the material pretty well.
She knows the shtick, right?
So that's good. So that is interesting. We'll see how we keep seeing more and more come out about the Annie Live is what it's called, because it will be live, I guess. They're going to perform it live on TV, which will be good. I'm glad they're still doing those live TV musicals, because those are always fun, always a good time to watch. So,
and I wish them well. I hope they pull it off, and I hope it's great.
Yes, I hope that is like the one change they do to it is we're going to keep Eleanor in the White House scene, and the rest of it is exactly the same. That would be great.
And we know how likely that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I'm going to stay positive.
We're going to stay positive, and they got a great cast otherwise. So, otherwise from the changes, obviously Andrea McArdle's great. I mean, aside from the changes that might happen, they have a great cast. I'm sure it will be one way or another a great production.
I am sure you are right. I'm sure you're correct.
Yeah. All right, so we'll be looking out for that. But in the meantime, there is still plenty of Actually, before I wrap things up, I do want to say I went to the Veterans Day parade yesterday and was able to hear and record some of the high school bands. I believe it was Springfield Southeast and Lanphier. Heard their marching bands playing all sorts of patriotic songs, Grand Old Flag. Stars and Stripes. So it was great to hear them, because I was a band guy myself pretty much every year of school, originally played trumpet, but moved on to drums, and it was great to hear. Love seeing the bands and arts communities, the younger ones, active. It's great.
It was so nice to have the Veterans Day parade again. We owe them all such a debt of gratitude, and it was nice to be able to have an event that honored them.
Yes, absolutely. Very much so. So I did want to mention that, because that was a great thing that, like you said, last year for COVID didn't have it, and 2 years ago it was awful weather and they called it off. So it was great, and it was like the rain held off right as it started, and it was brisk, but it was nice. So, and a very great Great event, like you said, honoring our veterans. So it's very good. And like I said, well, we got stuff coming up this weekend. You can watch all of it. You can go to Glenwood, see their show. Pulling up the title right now, A Musical Odyssey. And then also we have the Friday Night Jazz. That's every Friday night. The Route 66 Film Festival still going on through the 15th. And Green Day. Rock out to some Green Day this weekend at the Hoagland Center for the Arts, Springfield Theater Center's production. And get your tickets for all those future productions coming up, because tickets will be selling fast. We also have auditions for, I don't want to forget this, for Gem of the Ocean and the Miscast Cabaret. Those are coming up as well next week for Gem of the Ocean on the 15th, and then the 27th for the Miscast Cabaret.
Excellent.
Very good. Gus, thank you so much for joining me. We'll do this again next time.
Okay, Kevin. See you then.
See you then.